kneeling. Make sure that your wrists are underneath your hips. If this hurts your wrists here, you can have your arms just a little bit out in front of your shoulders, or you can roll your mat up underneath you. Knees are underneath your hips. We'll start with our serratus push-ups today. So that's where your arms stay straight and you just drop your chest through the center of your arms and you press back up. And again. So here we're trying to isolate the shoulder region, trying not to involve that low back. So belly stays pulled in, and you're just dropping through the center of your arms. Arms stay straight, but they're not hyperextended. So we don't want to lock out those elbows. A few more times here. So this is really good. We're strengthening the muscle that pulls our scapula or shoulder blades onto your back. So this is a really good exercise for posture and just opening up that mid-upper back. 2 more here. Good, last time. Okay, come back to a neutral spine. We're gonna do our full cat and cow now. So here we go. You start with the tail. So the tail initiates. You pull the tummy in. Everything curls and rounds up. You drop the chin. You press into your arms to feel a nice stretch in that muscle we just worked. And then roll the pelvis back. The initiation starts from the back. And you dip down, not too low, just into a gentle extension here. And again, tail curls underneath. Try to use those deep abdominal muscles to initiate this movement. Press into the palms. And again, roll the pelvis back and away. Spread the sit bones. And extend through the spine. We've got 2 more. And again, rounding it up. Letting the head fall, chin to chest. And roll that pelvis back. We're trying to warm up the spine, so 1 vertebra at a time. Last time here. You'll curl the tailbone underneath, rounding through the whole spine. Good. And tailbone rolls back, and you come back to neutral. We're gonna do a little side bend here, so lift up your shins, your shins and your feet, and you'll kind of just wag your tail from side to side, and you can bring your head towards the side of your feet that they're swinging to. Just warming up the spine here, and now we're gonna add a full circle, so keep the shins lifted, and you'll articulate through the spine, through the extension, and then you'll round into that cat. And again, just a nice warm up for that spine. 1 more circle here. And then we'll go ahead and reverse. So legs swing to the other side, you move into your extension, and then round up in that angry cat. Pull your skin to your muscles, to your bones. 1 more. Good, we come back to center. Feet come back down. We're moving back into our cat and cow. So we're gonna stay here for the beginner version. You'll do your cat and then your cow. And then you'll sit back on your heels for your child's pose. Round yourself back up and move into your cow as you dip down. Then you'll round into your child's pose. So keep doing this if you'd like to stay at the beginner, if you'd like to move on. Curl the toes underneath. You'll pick the knees up. So you'll round the spine. Good. Pick the knees up and then you round back onto your heels. You come back to center, knees come down, and you'll go into your cow. As you round into your cat, you pick the knees up, press back onto your heels. You come back to center. So you're hovering in the center of your body, knees come down, and then you move into your cow. And again, you round up. Lift the knees, press back onto your heels, back to center, and you drop. Last time, come into your cow, round into your cat, lift the knees up, press back on your heels, you come back to center and you balance. Pulling the abs in, 3, 2, 1, knees come down. Everybody drop down to your child's pose. Open the knees, slide the arms through the center of the body. Good, you're gonna round yourself up. We're gonna stretch the hip flexors out. So slide that front leg forward and left leg back. And you can press up, you can add your left arm, reaching up, pulling the tummy in, and maybe side bending here. Good, both hands back down on the mat. Exhale, deepen that stretch, sending that leg back. Good. And let's switch to the other side. Send the right leg back, left leg forward. Right arm reaches up. And you'll side bend over. Uh-oh. Good, okay. One more child's pose. So we sit back, open the knees, just creasing the hips here, stretching out that low back. And you'll walk your hands to one side. And pass through the center, you'll walk to the other side. Good, opening up that armpit, the side body, into the low back, and of course the hips. Good, back to center, and you'll roll yourself up. Good, okay, shake it out. We're gonna move on to an ab flow. So like I said before, you take as many breaks as you need. I'm gonna try to keep the pace going, but you know your body best to take care of yourself, all right? So here we go. We will start seated. Knees bent, feet are flat. Arms are out in front of you. You'll start by carving out the belly and rounding forward. We all know this one. It's our half roll back. You keep this C shape of the spine as you lengthen the front of the hips, rolling off the sit bones. And again, you round forward. And again, exhale. And you round forward. Using the breath to articulate that spine. Roll back, shoulders stay down and away from your ears. This can be a passive exercise if you let it. If you bring the intention to using the abdominals, keeping the shoulders down and away from your ears, this is a pretty productive exercise here. Last two. Last one, and we'll add our obliques now. So you roll up, spine stays straight, shoulders stay down and away from the ears. You'll roll back halfway, arms sweeps out to the side, and you open up, back to center. And again, you round back and up. Exhale. So remember, it's that low tummy digging out and open, back up, and you open. Keep it going. We've got 3 more each side. 2 more each side, and we go back. 1 more each side. Good, we're gonna keep the flow going. You're gonna roll down through the center of your back. Legs straighten out, arms will reach up overhead. If you can't lay on your back, just do the half roll back. Exhale, chin to chest. You'll roll up or reach forward towards your toes. And again, I'll show the beginner version. You'll roll back halfway, and then you'll round forward, straighten the legs, reach towards your toes. If you're doing the full version, you're carving out that low belly. Your arms are reaching up overhead. You exhale, reach the arms up to the ceiling, chin to chest, and you reach towards those toes. And again, carve out the belly. You're tucking the tailbone underneath. You're controlling your body all the way down towards the mat. Exhale, chin to chest, 1 vertebra at a time. Using your exhale to help you move your body. We've got 2 more. Slow and controlled. Arms reach up, chin to chest. I'll show the beginner again. Last time, half roll back. Good. Everybody roll up and you round forward over your legs. Good. We're going to round back. And you'll pick your knees up. And we'll move into rolling like a ball. So your knees are together. And you're rounding onto your upper back here. This is safe for us that can't be on our back for a really long time. If you'd rather not, you can continue with the half roll back. Again, you're pulling that belly in and up. We're all still rolling like a ball here. Legs are squeezing together. And you're pausing at the top here. So you're not letting the pelvis dip forward. We've got 2 more. Legs are supported by the arms. You're not holding the weight though. Good, we've got 2 more. Good, and we'll pause at the top. For beginner version, go ahead and move your hands down onto the mat so you're propped up on your forearms. Advanced version here, you're going to do a single leg stretch. So one knee comes in towards the chest, the other one reaches away, and you pass and pass. Keep it going. All right, feel free to stay here, or to advance, you're going to start rounding down. So you're getting closer to the ground. Easy. Keep the tummy pulled in. If your back starts hurting, you need to stay up. You're working your way down towards the mat. Beginner version, you're just stretching one leg out and you're propped up on your forearms. Keep it going. If you're doing the advanced version, you're almost all the way down on the mat. And here we go. You're going to work yourself back up. Wherever you're at, try to keep this movement connected to your abdominals. Last two. Last one, both knees come in towards the chest and you'll round through the low back and move into your rolling like a ball. Pausing at the top, making sure that your pelvis isn't dipping forward. And again, you deepen the C curve in your low spine to initiate this movement using your breath. Roll back and you come up. Two more. Keep it going. Beginner version can be doing rolling like a ball or your half roll back. Last two. Last one. Good. We come up for our balance. We're going to move into our 100. So you guys are all balancing in your teaser right now. I will show the beginner version for the 100. Legs will be down and you'll pump your arms. You can do one arm at a time. I suggest this one, and then you'll pass and do the other side. The rest of us are going to roll onto our back. You can keep your knees bent, chin and chest stay up, arms come out to the side, and you'll pump up and down. You breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. If you'd like to advance this version, legs can go out to the diagonal and back into your 90. I only suggest this if you can keep the small of your back down and the consistency of your arms pumping. And breathe in, breathe out. All right, breathe in. If your neck is starting to hurt, you can put one hand behind your head, or legs can come down, head can come down, and you can just do the pumps with the arms. I've given lots of suggestions here. Hopefully you're taking one of them. And here we go. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, and out through the mouth. We've got two more. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Last time, and you rest. Shake it out. Good, okay. We're gonna keep moving. You'll come back to your rolling like a ball position. So your legs are suspended in the air, inner thighs are together, and you're holding underneath your knees. Legs will reach up to your teaser. You can choose to balance here, or you can be on your forearms. This is a good beginner option. If your hips click like mine, you can also bend the knees or cross the ankles and open the legs. We will lower the legs down to a 45-degree angle if you can, and you lift it back up. And again, you reach and lift. Careful if you're on your forearms, you're not sinking into the shoulders here. So you're pressed up nice and high. You're using your abdominals to lower those legs down, and you lift back up. And again, you lower down. I'm showing the advanced version now, and lift. And down, and lift. Keep it going. Lower, and lift. One more. Lower, and lift. Bend the knees in towards the chest. We're moving right into our double leg stretch. So legs reach out, arms reach out, everything bends in. And you reach, and you bend. Keep it going. Beginner version, you're on your forearms, knees bend in, and they reach out. And in, a lot of hip flexor work. We'll take a break in just a moment. Keep it going, bend it in, reach it out. Everything comes in, you curl up into a little ball, reach everything out. We've got two more. Feel the burn in the abs. We're moving on to our scissors. One leg reaches up, one leg reaches down, and you pull on that leg, and then they switch. and you switch, and you switch. You stay curled up, chin to chest, protect the neck. Breathe. Beginner version, you're on your elbows. 2 more. Last time. And you rest, shake it out. Woo! Those abs are on today, guys. Alrighty. Shake it out. Whatever stretch your body is calling for, go ahead and give it. And we will get some water. Not too much water, else your tummy will slosh around. Alrighty. Now, if you can't lay on your back, I recommend you can do this on your forearms the whole time. We're gonna do it again, but we're gonna do it in reverse. Or being propped up against something. I would even recommend maybe putting your pillows down. Just don't want to hurt your abdominals, okay? The rest of us though, we're gonna start with our scissors. So, again, I would choose propping up on something for you, Meredith. The rest of us, let's start with our scissors. So we're gonna do the whole thing just in reverse, okay? So, one leg is long, one leg is pointed towards the ceiling, you're curled up halfway. If you're just like, I can't do this right now, you can put your head down. So here you go, you'll pull the leg. Remember, this week's theme is stamina. So we're trying to keep the flow. Keep it going. In and out. Last time. Good. Legs will meet in the center. Chin to chest. You curl up in a ball. You reach everything out for your double leg stretch. You pull it in and reach it out. And in and out. In and out. Keep it going. And out. 2 more. In and out. Last time. In and out. Keep the legs out. You can circle the arms down and around. You can press yourself up onto your forearms. Here we go. We're here for our teaser. Legs lower down and lift up. Legs can be crossed and open as they dip. If your hips are clicking, knees can also just stay bent here. Or full teaser, you're up in your balance, legs lower, and you lift. 2 more, lower and lift. Last time, lower and lift. Bend the knees in, roll down, and you rest. Shake it out. 2 rounds of breath here. Alrighty. Moving into our 100. So, knees are bent, feet are flat. Knees come to tabletop, chin to chest, you curl up, arms will pump. Breathe in, breathe out. Hand behind the head if you need. If you can't lay on your back, feet down, 1 arm pumps. Is this still good? The muscles you're working in your back are your quick twitching muscles. And you're working them just as much here. Last time, breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Knees bend in. We're going into rolling like a ball. You come on up and you round through the low back and you come up to balance. And again, reach. Low tummy to initiate. Those abdominals are moving. You're not throwing your legs back to get that motion. It's the low belly deepening in that C curve of the spine. And you come up to balance. You've got 2 more. Keep it going. The beginner version is your half rollback. Last time here. Good. And you roll back. 1 leg stretches down, 1 leg bends in, and you pass. And you pass. Good. Beginner version is up on your forearms here, or braced up against a pillow. Advanced version is working your way back up to the top. So you're curling yourself up as you're doing that single leg stretch until you're in a fully seated position. And then you'll round yourself down easy, 1 vertebra at a time, sinking,
curling down. Good. 2 more each side. Good. Last one. And you pause. Legs are at 90. Head comes down, feet come down. Stretch the legs long, arms reach up overhead. Give yourself a nice stretch in those abdominals so you can arch that back. Good, then bring everything back to neutral. Flex the feet, chin to chest, reach the arms up to the ceiling, and you curl it up. Reach the arms forward, and you round through the low belly here. Take it nice and slow. Good, and again, chin to chest, reach up using your exhale, and then you reach forward. Beginner version here is your half roll back. And you'll stretch forward over your toes and round yourself up. Bend the knees, feet are flat as you do your half roll back. Legs straighten out as you stretch over your toes. The rest of us, we've got 3 more. We're rolling down and reaching up. If you're getting stuck, you can do your roll up with your knees bent and straighten them out as you roll forward. Here we go. 1 more. Exhale, chin to chest. Reach forward. As you roll up, stack your spine, bend your knees, feet are flat. We're going into our obliques. Roll back, and you come up. Round back, sweep open. Round back, and reach. And reach up. Low belly is coming out. Your hips are staying center. You're just trying to rotate around them with that upper body. Good. 1 more each side. Good. Come to center, and we're going into our half roll back. So you round it over your legs. You carve out the belly. Keep the C shape in the spine, and you round forward. And again. And you round forward. Scoop out the low belly. Shoulders stay down and away from the ears. And forward. We've got 3 more. Last time. Good. Round all the way forward. Straighten the legs. And reach for those toes. Shake it out. Good work, guys. All right, let's get some water. All right, before we move on, let's just do a little, few stretches here. We'll stretch out that back. So go ahead and open the knees. You're gonna sit back on your heels. We'll go in for that child's pose we began class with. And we'll sit here for a few breaths, in through the nose and out through the mouth, really reaching your arms away from your heels. Good. And walk the arms to one side. You can bring the knees a little closer together. That will probably intensify the stretch in the back a little bit. And go ahead and walk the hands to the other side. Good. We'll come to our hands and knees. We'll do our cat and cow again. So you'll round up. And then move into your cow. You can maybe even drop down to your elbows as you reach back towards your heels. And then keep the elbows down as you round up. Keep them down for as long as you can. And then you round up for your cat. And again, you're going to move into your cow. You'll sit back on your heels, drop the elbows. And then as you round up, pull the belly button towards the ceiling. Try to keep the elbows down for as long as you can. And then you press up to your full cat. 1 more. Sit bones rock away. You sit back on your heels, dropping the elbows down. And then keep the elbows there for as long as you can as you round up to intensify that stretch in the back. Good. And shake it out. Alrighty. We're going to face front now. Be in the center of your mat. We'll start with our kneeling mermaid. So arms are out to the side. Even though this is a stretch, I want you to think about pressing your glutes forward and pulling your abs up just to make sure that you're nice and straight. So we're in between two panes of glass here. Right arm will lift up, left arm will drop, and you'll side bend, reaching that bottom hand towards your knee. Try not to sit back on your heels yet. You're just side bending. And we'll come back up. And let's do the other side. Left arm reaches up. And again, press the glutes forward as you reach those fingertips towards your knee. This should feel really nice. Opening up that side body and the ribs in the back. And to center. And again, a right arm reaches up. Left arm reaches down as you side bend. Let's add a little bit of rounding here so you can sit back just a little bit, round into it. And you'll come back up to center. And arms reach out to the side. Let's go directly to the other side. Left arm up, right arm down, reach. And now you sit back just a little bit, side bend, rounding now. And as you come up, your right leg will come out. Left arm will go down to the ground. And you'll reach your right arm up overhead. Good. Enjoy the stretch here. Alrighty. You're going to pick that right leg up. You'll bend the knee, bend the elbow. You'll bring them into touch and then reach it back out. And again, bend it in. And you reach. And in. And you reach. And in. And reach. 2 more. Last time. Good. Toe touches down. You'll reach it up to hip height. Arm touches the leg. And then arm and leg reach back over. So you're in this arch shape. They come to touch. And then you tap. Good. Tap. And you reach over. Stretch into that side body. Tap. And you tap the leg. 2 more. Pull the tummy in. Last time. Good. Keep the leg where it is. Hand can move to the hip. And you flex the foot. Swing the leg forward. And bring it back. And again, swing it forward. And back. 2 more. Last time. You'll keep it center and you'll move into circles here. Little tiny circles, trying to keep that hip height. Last time. And you'll reverse. If your neck is hurting, you can look down at that bottom hand to release those neck muscles. Pull the tummy in. Good. All right, foot comes down. Arm reaches up overhead. All right, so we're going to move into a little bit of a flow here. So if you need to watch the first round, you can. You're going to press up onto your hand. You're going to pick up your left foot. It's going to go long. Both legs are straight. You'll drop the bum down. You'll reach towards the front. And you'll move into your saw. Good. And you come up. Rotate back the way we came. So now right arm is up overhead. Left arm is down on the mat. You'll press yourself back up. Both legs are straight. You'll bring your left leg back onto the ground. Your knee is down. You'll bend your elbow in to the knee. Reach everything back out. Good. You'll rotate towards your mat. Advanced, you can press back to your plank. Beginners, you'll lift that back leg up. Bend towards the ground for a push-up. Reach that foot back down. Good. Okay, we're going to keep it going. Right leg reaches up. Left arm moves in front of you. You're going to rotate back towards your bum. Right leg stays up. And you will move into our teaser. So both legs are now suspended. You can also do on your forearms here. And we can lower and lift the legs. Reach. And you reach. 2 more. Reach. Good. Legs will reach all the way down and open. And we'll move into our saw. Forehead to knee, and you'll come on up, back to center. Okay? I know that was a lot. We're gonna do it 2 more times though, so you'll get the hang of it. So here we go. We'll start kneeling, so you're facing the front. Right arm goes out, right leg goes out. You'll start with your bend and stretch. So you bend and you reach, bend it in and you reach. 2 more and you reach. Good. Leg lifts up and you tap and down, tap and down, and down. 2 more. Last one, keep it up. Hand on hip, flex the foot, swings forward. Bring it back. Flex it forward. Bring it back. Pull your abs in. Last time, keep it straight out. And you'll do your circles. 2 and 1, reverse. Good. Leg comes down on the ground. Right arm reaches up overhead. Left leg comes in front. Both legs are straight. Drop the bum to the ground. You'll rotate towards your legs. Left arm comes forward for your saw. You'll reach your left arm towards your right leg. And you'll round up, back to center. Left arm comes down, right arm comes up overhead. Press yourself up. Good, so you're in this like suspended split thing here. Good, left knee comes in and down. You'll bend elbow to knee, stretch it back out. Rotate towards your bent knee. You can press back to your plank or keep the knee down. Lift the right leg up. You'll do your push-up. Good. Keep that right leg up. Move your left arm forward in front of you. Rotate towards your right leg. Sit down on your bum. Reach both legs up to your teaser. And we'll lift and lower. 2 more. Down and up and down and up. Open the legs at the top. Flex the feet and you'll sit up and you'll go into your saw. Right arm towards your left leg. Round yourself up. Back to center. Good. And you rest. All right. We're going to do it again, but we're not going to do the whole thing. We're just going to try the moving part again, okay? So once you've recouped, I know that wrist is probably getting a little tired. And we still have to do the other side. Wah, wah. I know. Okay, so here we go. Left arm is out. Right leg is out. You're on your left knee. Arm goes up overhead. We're not doing all the circles. We're just moving into that flow. So you press up onto your arm. Your left leg comes forward. Then you'll sit the bum down. Rotate towards your legs. Left arm reaches towards your right leg in for your saw. Good. You roll up, back to center. Left arm goes down behind you. Right arm up overhead. Press yourself up. Left knee comes down. Right elbow, right knee. Stretch back out. Good. Rotate towards your bent leg. Go ahead and press back to your plank or keep the right leg lifted and you do a push-up here. Good. Move the left arm forward. Right leg stays lifted. You'll rotate towards your right leg. Lift your left leg and you'll lower and lift the legs. 2. Last one. Good. Open the legs at the top. Flex the feet. Legs lower down. Right arm towards left leg for your saw. Stack the spine up and you'll rotate back to center. And you rest. Good. Shake it out. Do you guys want to unmute yourself or turn your video on real quick so I can see? Does everyone feel okay? Or just give me a thumbs up. Do we have the flow? Yeah, thumbs up. I can't see you guys. Okay, good. Sort of. All right, as long as we're working on it, that's good. We'll keep that slow pace. That way by the last one, we'll be able to get it. So let's come back to kneeling in the center of your mat. We're going to do the other side here. So we'll start with that kneeling mermaid here. So right arm goes down, left arm goes up, and you'll side bend over. And you reach back up, and let's go the other direction. Right arm up. Good. One more time each side. Use the exhale to help stretch your body. You can sit back on your heels a little bit, round forward, and you'll come back up to center. Right arm goes up overhead. You'll side bend, sit back on your heels a little bit, and you'll round forward and press yourself back up. Okay, left arm goes up overhead, right arm goes down, left leg goes out. So you're still on your right knee here. So we'll start with the bend and stretch. So elbow bends in towards the knee, and then you reach it out. And again, in. Everything folds in, everything reaches out. We've got 2 more. Last time. Good. Leg comes down, you reach it up to hip height, tap the leg, and stretch back over. And you reach. Use your exhale here. Last time. Good. Keep the leg suspended at hip height, hand to hip, and you'll do your circles here. One more, and reverse. Last time. Keep that leg where it is. You'll hinge it forward, and it comes back to your hip height. And again. And back. 2 more. Reach. Use your exhale. Reach. Good. Leg comes down. Here we go. Left arm reaches up overhead. You're going to press onto your right hand. Your weight is going to be in your right hand. You're going to take your right leg. It reaches out in front. Your bum is off the ground. You'll put the bum down, rotate towards your legs. Right arm reaches towards your left leg for your saw. You'll round up, back to center. Right arm goes down, left arm reaches up. You press back up onto your feet here. Bring that right knee down. So you're back at the starting point. You'll bend elbow to knee, reach everything back out. Rotate towards your bent knee. You can press back into your plank or keep your left leg suspended. You'll do a push-up here. Reach back up. Good. Keep that left leg suspended. Move your right hand forward. You'll rotate towards your left leg. You're sitting on your bum now, and you're up in your teaser. Good. You can drop down onto your forearms if you'd like, and legs will lower and lift. And lower and lift. 2. Last one, lift them up, flex the feet, open the legs. Legs will reach towards the ground. You'll sit up, left arm towards right leg for your saw. And you'll round up, back to center, and you rest. Good work. All right. All right, we're gonna do the whole set again. Not as many reps. You got it. So here we go. You start with your left leg out, your right arm is down, your right knee is down, left arm goes up overhead. We do our bend and stretch. So elbow to knee, and you reach. Use your exhale, pull your abdominals in to support this position, and you reach. 2 more. Good. Keep the leg up, and you'll tap the leg. Leg goes down, arm moves up overhead, and tap, and lift. Use your tummy, and lift. Anytime you're getting tired, it's probably because your tummy's not helping. Last time, keep it up, hand on hip, and you'll do your circles here. Use your tummy to move the leg. It's going to help you. And reverse the circle. Try to keep the leg at that height. Good. Keep it where it is. Hinge it forward. Pull the belly in. You've got 2 more. Reach. Good. We're moving on to our flow. Leg comes down, arm reaches up overhead. Your weight is going to be on your right hand. Your right leg comes out and stretches forward. Good. Bum comes down. You'll rotate towards your straight legs. Right arm reaches out, and you'll move into your saw. So right arm towards left leg. You'll roll up, back to center. Right arm moves behind you. You'll press up onto your feet. Left arm up overhead. Bring the right knee down. Left elbow, pull it in. Reach it out. You'll rotate towards your bent knee. Go ahead and press back to your plank or keep that left leg suspended. You'll do your push-up. Reach up. Keep the left leg up. Move your right arm forward. Rotate towards that lifted leg. Bum will come down. You're in your teaser now. And you can lower and lift the legs. And down. Reach it up. Down. And up. 2 more. Down. And up. Keep them up. Flex the feet. Open the legs. Legs will reach to the ground. Right arm to left leg. And you roll up. Back to center. And you rest. Good work. Okay. Shake it out. Get some water. We have one more flow. Don't get water because we're going to go right into the flow. Here we go. Last time. We're not doing the circles, not doing the bend and stretch. Last flow here. So, right leg down, right arm down, left leg straight, left arm up overhead. Here we go. Press onto your right hand. Right leg comes forward. Rotate, drop the bum. Right arm to left leg. Forehead to knee for your saw. You'll roll up back to center. Right arm keeps going, goes behind you. You lift yourself back up. Good. Right knee comes down. Elbow to knee, bend and stretch. Good. Rotate towards that bent leg for your plank or push up. Good. Keep that back leg suspended. Move that right arm forward. You'll rotate. Bum goes down. You're now in your teaser. You can do it on your forearms or the advanced version. You'll drop the legs down and reach up and down and up. 2 more. You reach and up. Last time. Down and up. Flex the feet. Open the legs. Legs reach down and you rotate for your saw. Good. And you rest. Good work, guys. We can get water now. Okay. We'll end with the bridge series today. If you can't lay on your back, you can do the series with your fingertips reaching towards your bum, and you'll just do this lift here. You won't be able to get up as high. It's still beneficial though, okay? I'll do the full version with you guys. So we start laying on our back. Shake it out. Let's just stretch those hip flexors one more time. So bring the right knee into the chest. Left leg can go down. If you can't lay on your back, you can do this forward. So one knee will be down like the one we did in the beginning. Or you can do a standing lunge. And go ahead and switch the legs, whatever version you're doing here. Hip flexors did a lot of work today. We're going to stretch them out though with these bridges, using those opposing glute muscles. Good. Knees bent, feet are flat. They're hip distance apart. We want to be careful here when we're lifting and lowering that the knees aren't swaying around and that we're going straight through the center of our body. It's not really helpful if the pelvis starts rotating here. So take care of that. You can always put your hands on your pelvis to make sure. Here we go. We're going to start with articulation. So you curl the pelvis back using the abdominals, and then you're going to peel the bum off of the mat 1 vertebra at a time. And you're in a nice long line from your knees to your shoulders. And then you'll soften the sternum. Exhale as you deflate through the center of the spine. And release the pelvis to neutral at the bottom. And again, curl that pelvis back in, up. Keep the abdominals connected. Don't let the ribs pop. So ribs stay knitted together. And you roll down 1 vertebra at a time. Okay, no articulation. Just lift the hips straight up now. We lift up and we drop down. And up and down. You're really squeezing the bum at the top And again, you're careful that the pelvis is moving straight through the center and one glute isn't lowering before the other. 2 more. You reach it up and you press down. Last time, reach up and stay up. We'll do little pulses. So bum drops just halfway and pulse and pulse. Use the tummy too. Even though the glutes are working, the abs are keeping the rib cage in neutral. Pull it up and up. Last 3 and 2 and 1. Stay up. You're going to press up onto the balls of your feet so your heels are lifted. If you need to walk the feet a little bit closer to your bum to get proper alignment, that's okay to do. All right, bum stays lifted. You'll drop the heels and you'll lift back up. So we're doing little elevates here with the feet, and you press. Again, pelvis is not altering at all. It's staying where it is, just those heels. Pause at the top. You'll drop the right heel, lift it back up, drop the left heel, and right, and left, and you go right. Bum is starting to burn now. That's good. And again, you drop the heel and lift, drop the heel and lift. Last time each side. Good. Keep those heels lifted. We'll do our pulses here, and you pulse and press. This is good for the glutes. Press and press. We'll break in a moment. 6 and 5, 4, last 3. Use your breath. Last 1, and bum comes down. Shake it out. Woo! You could do your figure 4 stretch with that lengthened back leg for the additional hamstring stretch if that feels good. If you can't lay on your back, you can do your seated glute stretch or your standing figure 4. Shake it out. We've got 2 more variations of our glute exercise here. We'll meet back onto our back. Legs are hip distance apart. You'll go ahead and lift those hips up. We'll do marches now. So bum stays lifted. You'll pick the right leg up and then put it back down. And the left leg. So here we're watching again that the pelvis isn't dipping down towards that supporting leg. And down. Good. Feel free to stay here with the marches, or you can pause when your right leg is lifted and you'll do single leg lift. So you'll drop the bum down and press back up and drop and press and drop and press. Last time. And press. Put the leg down. We'll go to the other side or continue with your marches here. Lift and drop and lift. Using your abs, squeezing the glutes at the top, pressing your arms into the mat. Think about pressing your heel into the mat as well. That's going to help you. Press your toes into the mat. Last time, lift, foot comes down, and bum comes down. Shake it out. Figure 4 stretch or hamstring stretch. Okay. Last variation here. For the beginner version for this one, I recommend you just stay with the bum down and you just do the leg movement here. That's going to be the most beneficial for you. For the rest of us, it's the most advanced here. Really need to be careful that the pelvis isn't dropping. So here we go. We lift the pelvis up. So you're in your straight line. If your knees are starting to hurt, that means you're probably not pressing into your full foot. So really think about pressing into your heels here. Right leg is gonna lift up to the ceiling. You'll flex the foot, lower it in line with your knee only. Lift it back up. And again, lower and lift. And you lift. 2 more. Lower and lift. You wanna think about keeping the glutes high, especially as you lower the leg. Last time. Good, we're gonna keep the bum up, bend the knee, put the foot down. Let's go to the other side. Last time, left leg reaches up, flex the foot, bum stays high, lift it and lower it. You're lowering it just in line with the knee, so your knees will be level. You wanna keep the bum lifted, especially as you lower and lift. Don't let the bum drop as you lift the leg. Last time, lift the leg up, bend the knee, put the foot down, And drop the bum, shake it out. Good, figure 4 or hamstring stretch. Good, okay, let's come up to seated. We're all gonna do our spine stretch forward. So your legs are wide. You'll start with your hands in the center of your body. You'll roll the chin down the chest and reach those arms forward. Enjoy the stretch here. Go ahead and walk your hands towards your left leg. Put one hand on either side of the leg and exhale, reach your forehead down towards your knee. Walk your hands through the center. And we'll go to the right side here, one hand on either side. Use your exhale, lengthen out, forehead to knee if you can. Use your breath to stretch out any tight spots in the back or the glute there. Arms come back to center. You'll come in halfway, just a little bit. Keep your head dropped, and exhale, you'll round back forward. Roll yourself up from tail to head. We'll go ahead and cross the legs. Palms open on your knees here. We're gonna close our eyes and finish with some breath. So if it feels good also to maybe put your hand on your chest and maybe one hand on your lower belly. This is also a great option just to soothe the body here. We did a lot of work today, a lot of constant work, and the body did everything we asked it to.